Meteorologist Rachel Dunsing and Chief Meteorologist Wes Hohenstein here with us tonight for your first forecast first. And Wes, it's all anyone is talking about, the possibility of some winter weather on the way.
Yeah, so let's jump into it. About 48 hours from now, we could see our first snowflakes fly across central North Carolina. We are on alert, not because of the snow, but because of the problems it could create on area roads. So starting about 4 p.m. Friday, again, that's 2 days from now, ending about 6 a.m. Saturday. It's a fast-moving system. It's weak, and it is starving a little bit of moisture. So not a significant amount of snow, 1 to 3 inches, but late in the evening and overnight, we could also see some sleet and freezing rain. That, along with a combination of the cold temperatures that we're living through right now, could result in some slick roads. So that's what we want everyone to be on alert for. And don't laugh at me for 1 to 3 inches of snow causing that many problems, because it's happened many times in our history. So here's the timeline of how we think it'll all go down. Starting as snow for most everyone around sunset Friday night, and then wrapping up about sunrise Saturday. So again, a fast-moving system, but overnight between midnight and 6 a.m., that's when we could see some sleet and freezing rain. And for those of you down in the Sandhills, maybe just a straight rain. But from Friday night through the overnight, through Saturday morning, and maybe even through lunchtime, that's when we could see some problems on area roads. So that's a snapshot of what's coming our way from a system that is still on the other side of the country. So we will track that, much like we do a tropical system, for the latest on that track and where the system is now. Let's head back to Rachel again. Rachel?
Yeah, and much like a tropical system, a wobble in the track will have a big difference in what we experience. So while we wait for this storm, clear skies, cold temperatures in place right now. But almost 2,000 miles away, that is the low pressure that will eventually bring us that wintry weather. And again, this is still developing right now in Mexico. Now, over the next, we'll call it 2 days, this low is expected to move southeast before emerging into the Gulf of Mexico and then off the coast of Texas before continuing to move northeast toward us by Friday. Now, Friday night into Saturday, when this low will move by us, what path will it take? Again, there's still possibilities. If it takes more of a northern track, even just by a few miles, that would bring us more of a messy, wintry mix. But if it tracks farther to the south, that is the track that's more favorable for snow. So in this instance, just a dozen or so miles really can make a difference with where that rain-snow line sets up and what kind of wintry precipitation we could see. So here's another way to look at that. So if the low sort of, we'll call it, splits the difference, follows close to the coastline, it's snow north of the triangle and then a mix for most of us and rain along the coast. But again, if the low goes a little bit farther north, that takes away our chance for snow, leaves us with a cold rain or a wintry mix. But the southern track with the low right off the coast is the better solution for those of us who want accumulating snow. Again, these are seemingly very subtle changes in track. They can happen basically from right now to when the low moves over us. So while we're starting to get more confident with what we can expect with the accumulating snow in addition to that wintry mix, do not be surprised if you notice us making more changes to the forecast over the next 24 to 36 hours. But an impactful event like we were talking about, of course, the CBS 17 Storm Team will keep you updated, guys.